Business Express on Smooth 98.1.
And a good morning to you, Lagos. You're tuned in and listening to Smooth Breakfast on Smooth 98.1. Welcome inside of Business Express. It's 6:45, and that's how we roll on a Friday, Tech Friday. Good morning, Rotus. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Good morning, Folu. Good morning, Lagos City.
All right, great to have you with us. Now, Lagos, as we jump into this conversation, remember to chat with us in the studio using the hashtag Business Express 981 on Twitter, but also by sending your messages, your questions, and your comments to our WhatsApp number. That number is 0809 444 0981.
Thank you. I also want to welcome Fisayo with us today in the studio. Fisayo, good morning.
Good morning.
All right.
Sorry, good morning. How's life treating you? You all right? You good?
Okay. I'm great.
Okay. There you go. Okay.
All right. The market was down again yesterday. It's been 3 days in a row now, 0.07%. Custodian and allied insurance 2 days in a row, top gainer. Better Glass was our top loser yesterday. For the year, we're down by 2.6%. That's what we have for the market, 360 naira to the dollar. Fisayo, you showed me an email this morning. I believe it's interesting news here. One of our platforms is going into loans.
Yes.
Yeah, help us out.
In fact, this industry is getting more excited.
Very interesting as happening in the industry right now.
I saw a tweet by someone that's like, okay, this loan market in Nigeria is looking like the e-commerce way back in 2011, where everybody owned an e-commerce site. So
right.
Exactly. So that's what I think is happening. Anyways, the news is this: I got a mail from QuickTeller. And now you can borrow from QuickTeller.
So QuickTeller is offering loans.
QuickTeller loan.
Everybody offering money. Wow.
Yeah. So they're like, why do you have to pay for everything? I mean, that's the tone of the email.
Yeah.
Must you pay for everything?
Right.
So you can take credit now.
Hey.
Okay, these are offering me money.
Yeah.
So rather than paying for something,
right.
just use QuickTeller loans for anything you want to buy, small, and then if payday is not in sight and
payday loans.
Yeah, something like that. So, anyways, has jumped into the field.
But there's no talk of what the interest rate is, yeah, because that's my own concern.
No, there's no major talk about the interest. But again, I believe QuickTeller has enough data about you as a user. So, for instance, if you use any card in Nigeria, a lot of times between ATMs, if you pay online, a lot of the switching happens with interest switching platforms, right? So they understand your behavior, especially when it comes to spending patterns, what you buy. So from QuickTeller, you pay for your cable TV, anything you pay for.
Right.
So they have access. If you pay on POSs, all of these transactions seem to have a link to the InterSwitch platform, right? So once they have this huge data about you, they can then maybe predict your willingness and ability to pay back any form of loan. So with all of this, they can now compile your risk rating and then maybe offer you some rates. I don't know what amount that would be, but I think that's decent information about you too.
Look, this is good news.
Good information.
It's good to see all these non-bank players coming into this space. But again, we have to watch out for our big brother, the central bank. The recent language they've been saying that they want to regulate fintech. They want to come up with ways to put them in check and so on and so forth. How do you feel? Are you nervous? Do you think they're going to? How do you see?
CBN, right? But I believe a lot of these fintechs are regulated already.
Okay.
So from payment platforms, they have their own licensing from the CBN. For people offering loans, a lot of them are finance houses or microfinance banks.
Okay.
Only they're leveraging technology to offer these loans. So if I can mention names, quite a number of them are finance houses already.
Right.
And they are regulated by the CBN. So I don't understand what it means when they say they want to regulate fintech.
Okay, but
actually nothing called fintech like that. It's just people providing financial services through existing traditional networks. So it means that if I want to set up a bank, for instance, I don't want to open branches everywhere. I can open that bank for you with an app. So it means that the CBN is regulating me as a bank.
Right.
However, I'm not just doing traditional banking with branches all over the country that are less profitable and don't add any value.
Okay, so what about the comments from the Chartered Institute of Bankers? That's recent gathering they had where they said that fintechs are a threat to traditional banks.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
They're seeing fintech as fintech, but they're not seeing fintech as microfinance banks.
Right.
So there are microfinance banks they're talking about. So if they're saying microfinance banks, because I'm not operating a similar model as every other microfinance bank that you've always known. Suddenly, I'm not a threat to them because I give my app to people that can use them anywhere.
Right.
And again, the way the regulation had been, so the regulation for microfinance bank can be sport microfinance bank, state microfinance bank, and a national microfinance bank. So even the people that wrote the regulation then were traditional in the thinking because they believe you only be able to serve people within that
that area.
Unfortunately, technology came in, and then with an app on your phone, you can be anywhere in the world and then still use the service of this. So I think that's where fintechs are taking advantage of the existing regulations to propagate their business. So I'll just take a 20 million naira capital requirement to own a microfinance bank, a small microfinance bank. However, put my app on everybody's and then give them loans and give them savings, give them things they need that the microfinance bank that is spot is not traditionally allowed to do, something like that. So that's what is happening, I believe.
Okay, Lagos and beyond, it's exciting times. I really just hope that they don't try to choke these guys off and they allow them to run free. All right. Yeah.
Well, when you send in a message, please put your name to your message. We'll come back to this one when we know who sent it in.
Okay, cool. Yes, please add your name to your messages. All right. Fisayo, reaction. The president, the vice president, excuse me, he's back in town from his Silicon Valley Roadshow where he was trying to raise some money with investors to bring into Nigeria. I tagged you and Taiwo in this. Taiwo responded on Twitter in this particular tweet from a certain Omin who was talking about look. We want to read it. Can you read the tweet? Read it now.
Said, I honestly prefer stable electricity tax breaks for ISPs, to encourage broadband penetration and revamp computer science curriculum than these numerous roadshows. We will figure out the rest. We have been doing that all along.
So he's saying Nigerians want the basics. Before you start flying around to Silicon Valley, give us light. Folu is a light champion.
Give us light.
Folu is the light champion. Everything is bring light, and I don't blame her. Well, he's so yeah.
To a large extent, I sincerely agree with Celestine. We've learned to do things on our okay. So I think there are two sides of the coin. So there is the entrepreneur side, and then there's the government side. Understand what's happening, right? The president
in Nigeria take pictures and
it's someone trying to undo the wrong of his master, right? So I think that's how the structure of the presidency is set up. So to a large extent, I won't be able to blame. I think the VP is just trying as much as possible to rewrite some of the wrongs within the government, right? So that's his own role. But sincerely, going on all these roadshows, speaking to
LinkedIn CEO, speaking to Microsoft, taking pictures with Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, all this stuff.
Uncle, we need internet.
Give me broadband.
Those are basics.
Right.
Nigerians will be able to, because Nigerians are doing that even without
all this
electricity.
Right.
Anyway, so imagine if they had access to good quality electricity, broadband internet, things. People can afford, to use smarter gadgets and all of those things. I mean, all of these issues will be solved, locally without necessarily going out. And I think it's also putting the cart before the horse, right?
Yeah.
You're going to speak to Google CEO, speak to people and like, okay, so when we come to this your country,
what are you going to say exactly? How do you want us to operate?
Recently, Google their AI center in
Ghana. Yeah.
So there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
In fact, the person running it tweeted something about if you want a politically stable country, come to Ghana.
Imagine.
Wow.
Just look at that.
So much of shade.
See?
Wow, guys.
I mean, yeah.
We've got a couple of messages. So very quickly, Fred now sent in his name. He says, "Last I checked, SCIBN isn't a regulator," with a big smiley face. Okay.
Oh yeah. Fred, see what you're saying there.
Influence the CBN.
Okay. Taiwo sends in his message. Taiwo Iwale. He says, "There's nothing called fintech. It's just a marketing gimmick. Loans are good, but how are people going to pay back? We should focus more on how to help people earn steady incomes and then increase earning power. Now, if people earn well, then loans would be more appealing. But income first," says Taiwo.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I can't increase your income as a fintech.
Right.
I can only give you loan
based on what you earn. Yeah, based on what you earn. Exactly.
And Ngoma Chidozie says, "For you to have gotten a mail from Quick Teller, it means that your account balance must have gone low. Like myself, I got the mail a long time ago, like sometime in February this year. Now, Quick Teller is the worst guys to collect loans from if you do not plan to pay back because they have eyes in all your accounts. Once money enters enters any of your accounts,
They
not
will sweep
necessary
it.
about what they gave you. They will just collect their money.
That which is what they should be doing. There's a high default risk in Nigeria.
So you need to take that. Wagbenga Kamu says the CBN would like to have greater control over anyone providing financial services. They don't want these fintech companies to have unlimited freedom, and that is the Nigerian way. And so the light rail in Abuja is up and running. Should we not link the entire country by rail by now? Better late than never. Lagos, what's happening with our rail? Give us trains.
Give it all to us, huh? Okay.
Because they have to demolish the bridge first.
There's so much that they have to do. There's a lot of work.
Once the bridge is still standing, there's no real.
Okay. So that's the point on the road shows. Give us the basics before we start going around. Okay. All right. Look at this thread from an Elsie. She was okay. So saying. Fisayo, I want to read her tweet as well. Now we're going to e-commerce now, the trust deficit. All right, go ahead.
So I said, I was scammed of 8K on this Twitter. I'll be being very pissed. I don't feel stupid. I have never been on an online person buying when you insist it has to be paid before delivery. So I succumbed just this once and money went. Mind the business that you retweet. Yeah. So she now sent up a follow-up tweet saying, look, from now on, she's not retweeting any. You know those people that say retweet my business to my next customer might be on your timeline. They scammed her of 8,000 naira. But the concluding tweets there, she was like, look, unless it's pay on delivery, I'm not doing e-commerce again. I don't blame her. She was but my issue is this, Fisayo, can e-commerce the pay on delivery model talk now? I want your thoughts. Pay on delivery. It's not it doesn't work. Like you said, there's trust deficits. Right? There are two sides of the coin. There's the business and then there's the customer. The business believes that genuine businesses, right, they have real concerns about this. Because if you order a good online and then I take all the effort and you didn't pay, I take all the effort to deliver to you. Right. And then after getting to your house, you tell me you've traveled. Or
Madam is not at home.
Or you exactly.
Or guy is not on seat.
Or you change your mind.
Who's going to pay for the cost of doing that?
Right.
So that's why people prefer to collect their money upfront.
Right.
However, people unscrupulous elements.
Right.
I see you're getting familiar with the official lingo, right? Okay, good.
Yes. We now take advantage of this
because paying ahead of time.
So, okay, I'm not going to deliver to you unless you pay. Right. Now someone that's paid. Where is the goods?
Story has come up.
That's where this whole thing is.
So basically, what we need is a verification tool of some sort, a badge that says, listen, this has been security proof and tested, and it's fine. Right. But I guess the issue will now be how many businesses can go through that process, who's going to instigate the process. But it would be nice to have some sort of financial backing, or at least say, maybe we're insured by XYZ. So if something happens, you're going to get your money.
Right.
That's all people need to see.
That trust, that thing has to just to be, because I don't even know who I'm buying from, because there's no identity for the person. I mean, on Twitter, it's anything, anybody can create any profile. Right. I mean, Twitter is just
we should even go into that. We should even go into that now.
Because also this is now a lesson for everyone out there to remember, you don't know who's online, so be safe. Just use your discretion and practice safe purchasing.
But then on the flip side, this retweet my business, somebody might we want to help each other. People are struggling, they're trying to sell their goods.
Shine your eyes.
So I think business should go through verification process before begging for it.
Right. We have a flurry of messages. Yinka says the loans that these guys offer are not mega loans; they're just loans to meet a quick need. And trust me, it's only no, it's not. People don't pay that. I think you should have this conversation.
Default risk is high, they don't pay.
We've also got, excuse me, give me 1 second. This one has come in from Gwenga Kamu, who says, when you buy from online, that they pay for ordering in case they're not around or do not like what they see. And beside the environment will determine how we sell. So maybe perhaps getting people to put a deposit in and saying, yes, you will only pay on delivery. Or at least give your card details. Don't worry, we're not collecting money now. But in case we reach not at home, you go pay what you owe.
Still works with that. We ran out of time,
Honestly, you can just pay for delivery, and then if you take the goods eventually, you won't pay for, if you don't take the goods, you won't pay for the goods, but at least the cost of delivery to you.
Exactly.
Fisayo, thank you so much for joining us on Tech Friday Business Fest. Taiwo, appreciate your tweets, your WhatsApp, and everything, even though you're not in the studio with us. And thanks everybody for your messages. We always appreciate them as well.
We really do appreciate you. Thank you very much, Rotus. Thank you, Fisayo. Coming up next, Lagos. We got some nice music laid out for you, and then at 7:30, detailed newspaper analysis inside of Freshly Pressed.
Thank you. All right. Your guy, eh?
Yeah.
Make him noise as usual.
President Trump.
Your guy.